single, and we lived them one by one. Now we hardly see them, they don't walk, they run. But I got plenty left, I've set my sight on. Don't wait up, leave the light on, I'll be home soon. I've been left for dead before, but I still fight on. Don't wait up, leave the light on, I'll be home soon.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Jim Olson from Signature Sounds, back here at our home in Northampton, the Parlor Room, for another in our series of Thursday night 25th anniversary shows. We've been really enjoying this winter revisiting all of our favorite Signature Sounds artists live here in the Parlor Room. And tonight we have for you Parsonsfield, Chris Freeman, Antonio Alcorn. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
I should say welcome back.
That's right.
We've been coming to the Parlor Room since the very beginning.
That's right. And in the springtime, when everything was all scary, you guys actually came in and did a show. You were our real guinea pigs for this whole concept. You came in and did a live stream show here. So
yeah, it was fun.
as you'll see, we figured it out a little more since then. So
A lot fancier now.
Yeah, we've all learned something.
there we go. Well, you guys had a wild 2020 before we flipped
Haven't we all?
the page for 2021. You released a wonderful album called Happy Hour on the Floor, and I know you had big plans to tour the U.S. and elsewhere and be working on the road all year long, and of course none of that happened.
Yeah.
Most of it didn't happen. The album came out.
Yes.
Thank you for giving us a hand with that. But we had to cancel all of our tour dates. So we
Like
had to find-
everybody though,
yeah.
so we're all in it together.
There you go. And obvious for folks who know the band, there's been some changes. You guys are now a lean and mean duo.
Yeah. We I think this year has been an obvious chance to kind of like reevaluate, break your routines of what you've been doing, and just kind of rethink, your life. And so our drummer Eric had a baby in October, so that has him at home, and
Extremely cute baby.
yeah, and and Max also, after like all this time on the road, I think it was just like time for him to move on to other things. But we've been working pretty hard at kind of coming up with a new setup and trying to bring the album to life with the two of us. So this night's our kind of debut as a duo.
Can't wait to hear. That's awesome. I think that's something about the pandemic that people don't realize is, I think a lot of bands probably will have some changes or just decide to hang it up. I know some of our older performers that you count on seeing on the road. You wonder if they're going to be there when all of this clears up. So,
Yeah.
Music is always evolving. So,
Totally. But that evolution, I think this year has been, it's kind of been a good thing in a lot of ways for us. It's allowed us to kind of put effort into things that we probably never would have been able to had we just had the pressure of going on tour and kind of doing that thing, which we had done for many years. And so it's been pretty fun to have this time to just kind of like dive into a new project and just learn new things. I've been playing more banjo than I have in years, and
I've been playing less banjo. So it's
are new
working out.
songs popping up? Are you finding it's a good creative period that way?
yeah, we've been creative in all sorts of ways. With writing new songs, and play a new song tonight. And we spent a month in Delhi, New York, in the Catskills, working on new songs up there, and
It seemed like a good time to just go into the middle of the woods with no cell phone service. Every once in a while you got to do that. This seemed like one of those times.
Yeah.
And sometimes people talk about creative restrictions where, you have to impose some kind of constraints on yourself, and that helps you find some sort of path for your creativity. And this has been, like, one way of looking at it is this is a giant creative restriction because we live together and we basically could only play in person with each other. Like, we tried to do this online jamming stuff one time and it was terrible. It's just impossible, and so you have to work with what's available to you, and this was us just like diving all the way into what was available. So that's
right. We have neighbors upstairs and downstairs, so no drums, and this is what we're gonna do is something we've only done in our bedroom. So thank you for letting us give it a try here at the parlor room.
That's excellent. That's exciting. You know, with this series, we were also kind of taking a look back and revisiting the beginnings of things. Tell me a little bit about the origin story of Parsonsfield. How did you guys get together?
Well, we went to college together, and we met in a folk music club that met Tuesday nights in the student union and played folk music or other kinds of music. And there were all sorts of people who showed up from time to time, but there was this kind of core of like hardcore regulars that glommed on after a while, and Chris and I were two of the hardcore regulars. And we had so much fun making music together. We were like, we should do more of this. And I don't know, do you want to take it from there?
Yeah, well, somebody thought that we were a band, but we were just a jam session, and they asked us to open a show in New Haven for like a local band at Toad's Place, and we just decided to go and do it, and it was just Antonio and I back then, well, one other friend of ours too, but yeah, and so now it's like 10 years later, and we've played probably 12 million shows together, and here's number one.
Well, I first came to know you guys thanks to our mutual friend Ed McEwen from WWUH down in
Our
Hartford.
good friend as well.
Awesome, yeah.
He was your big supporter. He was just keep saying, "Have you heard Parsonsfield yet? You got to hear these poor old shine you were at the time."
Right.
That's great.
And finally, you guys sent one of your CDs in the cereal box cardboard case that you used to hand make yourself all your CDs.
Yeah.
And it's just that was really special. You don't get that very often, like that level of creativity with a new band, and just like instantly got a vibe about you guys. And you know, it's kind of carried on over the years. You guys are really thoughtful about your artwork and your packaging and that kind of DIY thing. Is that something you hope to carry on here in the new configuration?
Certainly is DIY.
Yeah, we're carrying it on. We have no choice. Yeah, I think we had a really good time painting cereal boxes. It's a very meditative activity, but I think our DIY spirit has carried on in other ways. We kind of, the sense in which we're DIYing it right now is that we have, we'd been wanting to go on the road with 4 people and this full band thing, and that's not possible right now because of the pandemic and because of other changes. And so we each have 4 limbs, and we decided to try to use all of them to bring the energy of an entire band. And we kind of made our own setup to do that, which we're sort of debuting tonight. And so the DIY continues in even crazier ways. So stay tuned.
Excellent. Well, I can't wait to hear this. So why don't we get to it?
All right, here we go. We're gonna start with a song that is one of the second song I think on our new record. It's called "Till I Die."
It's never straight and we love the swerve. Stories live round every curve. Once a stranger in a lonely world. Now I love you your shadow and I love your curls. Two children of society, built around you of identity, lifted up to be set free by any name you rose to me, by any other name you rose to me. When the river overflows, stirs up the sadness in your mind, you won't tread water alone. I'll be swimming by your side until the day I die. Da-dai-dai-dai, dai-dai, da-dai-dai, da-dai-dai-dai, da-dai-dai, da-dai-dai-dai, dai-dai, da-dai-dai, da-dai-dai-dai. We are an army, love is a sword. It's the tapping on the kitchen floor, and it stands before us a protector to keep the monsters from our door. Love keeps the monsters from our door. When the river overflows, stirs up the sadness in your mind, you won't tread water alone. I'll be swimming by your side until the day I die. Da-dai-dai-dai, dai-dai, da-dai-dai, da-dai-dai-dai, da-dai-dai, da-dai-dai-dai, da-dai-dai, da-dai-dai, da-dai-dai-dai. The distance between you and I is shrinking before our eyes, and with your cheek touching mine, I feel so alive that I ain't scared to die. Da-dai-dai-dai, dai-dai, da-dai-dai, da-dai-dai-dai, da-dai-dai, da-dai-dai-dai, da-dai-dai, da-dai-dai, da-dai-dai-dai, da-dai-dai, da-dai-dai-dai, da-dai-dai, da-dai-dai, da-dai-dai-dai, da-dai-dai, da-dai-dai-dai, da-dai-dai, da-dai-dai, da-dai-dai-dai.
All right, this is the first song that we ever released with Signature Sounds. First song off our first record. It's called Weeds or Wildflowers.
Well, I came along to find a little peace of mind, neglecting all my duties, living off that straight line. Now I'll just sit by my front door, filled with indolence and sound. It's like I'm watching
right, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're having a solid night at home.
Rain, I am the rain. I'll follow no highway across hill and plain. The river is my road. I'll ride to the sea. I've always been, as I shall always be. I am not hard to find. If you're having hard times, lay me down across your mind. Snow, the ice and the snow. Well, I am the rime and the frost outside your door. I am the blanket on New England in the cold. Never catch me young, nor see me grow old. I am not hard to find. If you're having hard times, lay me down across your mind. You saw me off on that bright blue day, burnt up and wind blown to join the waves. So long with the old road into the new. If you think of me sometimes, I'm never far from you, and I am the sea. The deep dark sea, the old companion to 1,000 fleets, and I'll hold your arm. I'll kiss each lonely shore. All that will come has come before. I am not hard to find. If you're having hard times, if you're having hard times, when you're having hard times, lay me down across your mind.
We're gonna keep it going here with a song off the new record. It's called Oh My Man.
Now you're a ghost painted on my shield, the lion on an English field. Oh my. it hurt when you faded away?
All right, thank you so much. We've been playing a bunch of songs from the new record and a few older than that. We're gonna play a brand new one here. This was written in the Catskills, like we mentioned earlier. Read the book Love in the Time of Cholera by Gabriel Garcia Marquez, and it's not really. I was kind of expecting something more pandemic-y when I picked it up, but it is not quite so much, but it is about loving somebody who is far away from you, who you can't see, and remembering them. And this isn't the first song we've written about that, but it's the newest one. It's called Lover Lives in Everything.
Voice can make a tombstone cry. It can pull me from a cave where I went away to hide. Fight me downriver when I try to lose my mind. My lover's voice can make a tombstone cry. Lover moves like a willow tree, swaying side to side, accepting of the breeze. Hides me from the sunlight when I've fallen on my knees. My lover moves like a willow tree. Darling, once you found love, it's hard to find again. Darling, once you smelled it, the scent lives on your skin. And you can tear up all the music, but the melody still rings. My lover lives in everything. Our wedding bed, a blanket made of stars, a green pillow for our heads. If I can die for love, then lover, shoot me dead. I wanna die in our wedding bed. Darling, once you found love, it's hard to find again. Darling, once you smelled it, the scent lives on your skin. And you can tear up all the music, but the melody still rings. My lover lives in everything. Yes, you can tear up all the music, but I still hear you sing. My lover lives in
Love in the time of COVID.
So we spent about 4 months off the road on purpose leading up to the release of our record in April because, you know, we didn't want to overdo it in 2020. And during that time, we were kind of writing these songs that were about our life on the road, which is kind of all we had known at that. As long as we had been a band, we had been mostly just touring and doing that. And so this is kind of one of those songs that we wrote, and it's an ode to the road, to the truck stops, to the people who let us sleep on their floor.
I miss those floors, man.
And I miss the idea of those floors.
Good.
And yeah, and just all that time that we spent, and I think that whenever we talk to other friends of ours and other bands, it's like we all know, how gas stations are laid out better than other people and things like that. And it's a song about that kind of knowledge. I messed up. This is Time Off the Road.
Watch the sunrise through the rain, 100 more miles to fame. In a half-broken machine, chasing a dream. We're the creatures from across any truck stop parking lot. Long hair, yesterday's jeans, chasing a dream. Another night, tracing the dark, crimson eyes, white knuckles, and a black and blue heart. Bless the mad ones, those who know you can't rock without some place to roll. Bless the driveways, the beds and caffeine that carry a dream. When we're yellow by the sun, dangle our feet from the horizon. Proud and free, wannabes, we chase a dream. Tracing the dark, crimson eyes, white knuckles, and a black and blue heart. Are we wading in the water? Are we walking on the tide? Running river, may you ever be our guide. No endorsements, no reinforcements, only 300 horses pulling me home down that road, sweet road. So roll, baby, roll to red lights, running river, another night, tracing the dark, crimson eyes, why
All right. We're moving from the road to the air.
Well, I'll be taking a flight. I got good reason, it's not 'cause I wanna get high. I'll be taking a flight. And when I leave you behind, 'cause I've got to go, raking in the nickels and dimes. I don't wanna leave you behind, 'cause you are always on my mind. When all that's between us is time, an ocean, a river, a Reykjavik connection, a baggage claim line to handle it all time. We got euphoric love, and I just wanna feel it. I never really cared for drugs since we've got euphoric love. Now I want a heavy dose of waking up next to you, holding your body close. I want a heavy dose, 'cause you are always on my mind. When all that's between us is time, an ocean, a river, a Reykjavik connection, a baggage claim line, and a little time, just a little time, just a little time, just a little time, a little time, just a little time, a little time. When I look out on that crowd, I can't see your face, but through that rumbling bass, well, I can almost feel your heartbeat. And I'm casting a shadow on your door, throwing my bag on the kitchen floor. I fall into your bed, but it's only in my head. I'm still playing these chords, 'cause you are always on my mind. When all that's between us is time, an ocean, a river, a Reykjavik connection, a baggage claim line, and a little time, just a little time, just a little time, a little time, a little time, a little time, when a little time, just a little time, little time, little time, a little time, a little time, just a little time.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way that I've been feeling this whole time. We're going back on the road in just a little bit of time. It keeps getting longer, but faith endures.
Be back in Reykjavik before you know it. Gotta practice.
We wrote that song actually. We were like, it was about just kind of missing somebody back home while you're on the road, and we were like, we've never been on a European tour, but we could imagine what it would be like to miss somebody from Europe, and we were like, that sounds cooler than missing somebody from wherever we are right now. So maybe we'll get a Reykjavik connection in there next year. All right, this is the first song off the record, Happy Hour on the Floor. Here's the floor part of it. All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I meant to put on my mask. What I meant to put on my harmonica. Hey, that's good. That's good. Harmonicas, turns out, do nothing to protect you.
Harmonica's a bad habit, man.
right, here's an old song.
I never told you that I loved you. I never told you that I cared. Those words were spinning around me. Could have used them, but I left them hanging there. I never told you I was leaving. I just vanished in the air, leaving your mouth so full of questions in an empty rocking chair. Now all those dreams you dreamed of living, where I was building fences around our yard, I think I was building your defenses, keeping others from my heart. And all those dreams became a nightmare, hanging like smoke before my eyes. I never told you that I loved you. Why, oh why couldn't I? I never told you that I loved you. I never told you that I cared. Those words were spinning around me. Could have used them, but I guess I left them hanging there. I never told you I was leaving. I just vanished in the air, leaving your mouth so full of questions in an empty rocking chair. As a child runs from danger, yeah, that's how I ran from you. Now I'm a perfect stranger. I'm just someone you once knew. When did I ever get so cold to never shed a tear over all the pain I caused you, the regretlessness I feel? I never told you that I loved you. I never told you that I cared. Those words were spinning around me. Could have used them, but I guess I left them hanging there. I never told you I was leaving. I just vanished in the air, leaving your mouth so full of questions in an empty rocking chair. I left your lips equipped with questions and an answer I can't share.
All right, thank you so much. Well, we want to give a big thank you to Signature Sounds for being a part of our journey from the very beginning, and we're just so grateful to be able to come to places like the Parlor Room and hang out with the amazing staff that's here. Jared is running sound behind the camera right now, and Georgia, and Jim, and everybody else who's a part of putting this amazing place together Thank you so much. And it's been such like this amazing home base for us to always be able to come back here. And we played, I think, one of the first shows ever here at the Parlor Room, way back in 2012 or 2013, something like that. And yeah, just been with us through thick and thin. So we just cannot appreciate enough. It might be cool for bands to not like their label, but if that's true, I don't want to be cool.
We're not cool.
All right, here we go. We're gonna keep it going with another song here about fantasy little perfect worlds on the banks of a river. Watch the water that's running through our little river town. With you sleeping next to me and the sun breaking through the clouds. Our little river town, follow the water down. It was made for us, this must be the place for us. It's our little river town. This is our hope, our times and good when we're down on our luck. We'll take a walk and watch the water lay and watch the water go running through our little river town. With you sleeping next to me and the sun breaking through the clouds. Our little river town, follow the water down. It was made for us, this must be the place for us. This love of ours, no one can take from us. It's our little river town. All right, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. If you're interested in learning more about the band or supporting, feel free to leave a tip in the tip jar here. And also head to our website, which is parsonsfield.com, and there's all the merch there and all sorts of things. Tomorrow is also Bandcamp Friday, which is awesome. Bandcamp gives all the revenue share that they normally take for hosting the merch duties gets given right back to artists. So anybody on Bandcamp, you're helping them out, especially by buying their merch tomorrow. And just thank you so much for being with us here, for watching this, our first show as a duo. I think it's going okay. I don't know. You're at home, so you can say whatever you want out loud about how you think it's going right now. Yeah, just thank you so much. You got anything to say, Antonio?
You're covering the bases pretty well, man.
Nice.
I just, may everyone who's listening and their loved ones be healthy and not going super stir crazy. We're wishing that for you all. Glad to have you here with us.
Amen. Since you woke in pools of streetlight on the ground, go and find the strangers that you know. Take your glass and drink the poison down. Oh, but we have seen a thing or two. The hills, the city and the sea. Though the stars are many, we are few. It's just the earth, the heavens, you and me. So let's kick out the windows, right on the walls, climb over the fences, run down the halls. In the light diet, we'll rage and fight, go kicking and screaming into that good night. This town that never waits, and we can paint a line across it all to beat the charge, at least if not the way. And slowly to the wreckage we will come, there to die, our lives a different shade, and grasp at every ray of sun. The shadows we have made, come on. Well, let's kick out the windows, right on the walls, climb over the fences, run down the halls. In the light diet, we'll rage and fight, go kicking and screaming into that good night. And power lines, and choose what echoes from our lips. If it's a whisper or a battle cry, we'll still kick out the windows, right on the wall, climb over the fences, run down the halls. In the night diet, we'll rage and fight, go kicking and screaming, or let's kick out the windows, right on the walls, climb over the fences, run down the halls. All right, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thank you to Signature Sounds in the Parlor Room for having us. And yeah, this is so much fun. We were so excited to get to come here and come back again and do another show, kind of in person on the internet. Feels like old times, and it feels really, really good. So new times are coming. Actually, we've been meaning to ask people if we're as you can see, we're trying out this new setup and everything, and we're looking to play some backyard concerts. So if you're in New England and interested, once the weather turns a bit better, we can set something up. So if you send us an email, we're gonna, I don't know, we don't have it all figured out yet, but band@parsonsfield.com is our email address, and please email us about that.
About your backyard. I want to know about your backyard.
Yeah, so those will start in like March, April, or whenever the weather gets warm. You can't really plan for anything these days, so. All right. Well, thank you again, and hope you're having a wonderful evening. Hope you're in your comfiest clothes. I've worn all gray for the last year until just now. Call it a grow fit. We're gonna close it out here with the last song on our new record, Happy Hour on the Floor, and this is called Sweet Dream. So stay safe out there. Love you, and we'll see you in person soon.
And you saw me
Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And thank you to the Parlor Room, Signature Sounds. Happy 25 years. We are so lucky to be a small part of that big history. Have a great night. Stay safe, everyone.